all on earth.
Right. As we just read earlier, when we talked about Lucifer, it talked about Lucifer falling from heaven. And that was talking about Babylon. Because when Babylon, which is the gold part of the vision of Daniel, was great, they was in their heaven, but they fell. The Roman Empire, when they was in their heaven, they fell. Christ was prophesying when he saw Satan fall like lightning. So when Jerusalem,
it wasn't real.
So when Jerusalem fell, you saw Rome fall. When we're talking about, so here's the difference. Here's how you separate angels from a man or a woman or anybody else being called Satan or devil. In the story of Job, well, first, before I ask this question,
okay,
since y'all take Christ saying Satan fell from like lightning from heaven, was that talk about past, present, or future?
It was past.
It was past.
I know.
So was it talking before the flood, after the flood?
Before the flood. Before the flood.
So before the flood, he fell from heaven, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how did he go back to heaven?
Hold on.
I love the book of Job.
How did he go back to heaven?
Okay, the Bible says
if you getting kicked out of heaven for disobedience, why is God letting you go?
Hold on. This is where you missed. I'm
just asking the question.
Can I answer it?
Yes.
Okay. The Bible says in the book of Job, he was going to and fro. Satan, the angels are spirit, man. So let's understand, he's not like man where he got to get a car and go certain place. Listen here.
He presented himself before the Most High.
That's right, before the Most High.
So how did he get back in heaven?
There's nothing wrong. Listen, stay in heaven and all us going to heaven, but we can't.
I've been kicked out the mob before and I went back.
Hold on. What's it? Well, can I say something? Hold on. Everybody going to heaven, but everybody going to say that.
But see, it gets worse because when Satan goes up to heaven,
Which heaven did he go to?
with the Most High, with the angels, it says.
That's not true.
As he goes up there, is he having a conversation with God? Yes. Wait, let me get this out. Satan goes up there and has a conversation with God, and then God asks Satan about Job, right? So Satan didn't even know about Job, right? Satan knew about Job?
He been watching him the whole time.
No, he did not.
But your head is around.
No, he did not. No, he did not.
He said,
God asked Satan where you was at.
No.
Satan said, walking up and down the earth to and fro. And then God says, have you considered my servant Job? And then he talked about Job. And then Satan says, is he against you for nothing? But if you take this hedge away from him, he'll curse you. And who did God use to do it?
Satan. What's wrong with that?
I thought he was kicked out.
Oh no, listen here.
I got
He said, do what the scripture say.
So you're telling me God kicked Satan out of heaven for rebelling and taking other angels with him, and then God hires Satan to go punish Job.
The Bible says God created evil and good. Listen. Okay, give me time. Let me go. Everybody that you let come to your house, you don't let them stay in your house. Because you kick them out don't mean you don't let them come back. Watch this. So
you're comparing man to God.
I'm using it.
You said we can't compare man to God.
No.
You said we can't do that. Now you're doing that.
You don't like that. But listen, I'm going to something else. Okay, hold on. Let me finish this. Hold on, let me finish. Yes, sir. Okay, listen. So when Satan came to and fro, the Lord asked him, where you come from? Notice that the Lord asked him a question. You know, God already know where he came from. So don't take it in that perception.
He didn't know.
I said God knew. He said, where you come? He asked that question. Okay, he asked that question because he was trying to show us understanding how God dealt with.
But why is Satan up there though?
Okay, listen.
He got kicked out. He can't come back.
No, he didn't say that. Somewhere in the scripture where he can't come.
They supposed to be. If we go by y'all logic, those angels.
What is their logic?
Y'all said Satan took a third of the angels rebelled against God before the flood.
Who said he can't
before the flood?
I never said that.
Just think about this. Only 8 souls survived.
Y'all.
You and your team.
He didn't say that.
Only 8 souls survived the flood. So if the flood is supposed to destroy the angels that rebelled and the men and half-breeds and everything like that, what is there, another set of angels that rebelled? That's impossible.
Can I say this though, Captain? If your skin get you in, all I'm saying.
My skin don't stop talking about skin.
I'm talking black man, Israelite.
No, Israelite. You have to be an Israelite.
You gotta be an Israelite.
That's right.
Being an Israelite, what is a real Jew?
Oh, I'm good. Shout out to
When you
Shabbat.
What the scripture say what a Jew? Hold on. Let me answer what the real Jew say. I want to answer. What is a real Jew? Cal, please.
This is my teacher. I got him in my presence. He's gonna go.
You can't hit your daddy.
You riding with me home. So listen, I gotta ask you this.
Let a song play.
I've been upset. I came and I got delivered.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
My voice, I got delivered, and I've been saved. But 607, he did some shady shit, and he went over to Charleston White. And you owe me some money. Oh, dude. I'm sorry. That's why I need to repent. That's why I said you got to pray. 607, you traded, you went over to Charleston White. And let me tell you something, I'm on your ass. I told y'all to stop talking about God.
What happened?
Okay?
What the hell?
My bad.
What the hell is...
Say, Cap, I apologize. No, I gotta apologize to Cap now.
Yeah, God.
Cap.
God.
No. Cap, you're a good man. I'm gonna tell you why you're a good man.
Now he...
No. I'm gonna tell you why you're a good man.
You gotta let us...
I'm gonna tell you why you're a good man.
Okay, but you gotta...
Dooney gave up the mic, then wanted it back.
Cause you let this. Hold on. No. I'm gonna tell you
Dooney
about
for sure just seeing right now. You done interrupted this conversation.
You a good man. Let me tell you why you good man. Let me tell y'all why he a good man.
Why?
Cause he let this bastard just say anything.
Oh, shit.
Listen.
Wait. So, we got to land this plane. We got to land this plane. I got two questions. The first one being, we speak about Jesus' skin color and things of that nature, what he was and what he wasn't. I want to speak on the disciples. And if so, Judas, was he black? Was he white?
Black. He would be an Israelite. We would consider him black today.
What would you say about an Israelite turning on his own brother who was the son of God?
I think we see that all throughout the black community. I think we've seen a lot of black men turn on black men for nothing, which is why I love...
For riches?
It's always, what does the Bible say? The love of money is the root of all
how we gonna help
evil.
you, brother?
You get in the ISUPK. That's what you do.
What that is?
The group that I'm in.
Y'all look half crazy over there for real. I'm being honest.
No, real, because in this organization,
What makes them different from anybody in your congregation?
I'm about to, wait, hold on, wait. Before you
Why they look crazy?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Why they look
I'm gonna
crazy.
tell you why.
Hold on. Tell you why. Let me answer. You asked.
Wait, but let me finish answering this one question.
Like, let me answer that question. Then I answer.
Okay.
You asked question. The reason why they look crazy to me. Look at him. That's his teacher. They got all these things. Hold on. They got these braces on their head. They got these crowns. They got these crosses. None of that stuff. Ain't no do nothing for God. Not crosses. I'm talking about him.
You know what this does?
I don't know what that is.
You know what this does?
I think that's a coochie right there.
Remember earlier when we was talking?
He got all this stuff. I don't know what it represents.
Yeah, Bishop, stop.
Okay.
Remember earlier when he said the reason why he says we look crazy is because we look original. We look like how we should dress in our own identity, our own culture. What's wrong with finding out your culture and dressing like that culture? I remember a time when people was being blackity black and they was wearing the African dashiki. You know why they was doing that? Because they was trying to get in their culture. Why do they want their culture? Isaiah 1:3 says, the ox knows his owner, the ass his master's crib. My people don't consider who owns them. That's why we dressing like everybody else. If I could go right back to your question about Judas, Judas is solved in here because Judas is in ISUBK. He just stopped being Judas. He learned how to be a brother. It's a lot of brothers. We don't have choir boys in our school, and we do have choir boys in our school. We don't have gangsters in our school, and we do have gangsters in our school. But when they come in here, they know they have to stop being a gangster.
That's right.
And what you find out when you can look into what caused a brother's pain, you can solve him from whatever he was doing.
I agree.
And you're gonna always go to the root of not having parents. Of like this SNAP thing. What if I could talk about the SNAP real quick? That SNAP thing gonna take away food. So you're gonna tell a 7-year-old kid he gotta go to school from 8 to 3 hungry. You think he give a about learning school? He don't. Because you ain't putting nothing in his belly. So he's gonna go to the school and be angry. You know what he might do? He just might steal. Or the cat that wanna get the young kids to get them to sell drugs, it's gonna be easy for him now because they're gonna put money in there. It's gonna be food in their belly. That's what you have to solve. So when you come to ISUBK, we solve that problem.
Well,
I was talking to Jeremiah. I was talking to Jeremiah yesterday, brother, and that's in charge. One of the brothers in charge of our prison program, telling me they got like 21 schools that we teaching in prisons. We got tons of brothers becoming priests and officers.
Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a 3D model using just
in prison, and we're just solving that problem. So Judas didn't stop existing because we read about Judas. You can read about plenty of Judases, but can we read about the brother that fixed Judas? Can we read about the brother that was Judas and tell that story how I stopped being Judas? We do that all the time in here. If these brothers told their story, you'll see we all was Judas. And then we stopped being Judas. Judas hung himself because he didn't have the spirit of the Most High. And here, you get the spirit of the Most High. Commander General Hunter held that down so that you can be Judas, you can be Peter, you can be Paul, but you're going to be a brother in here.
No, I told you this. No, I got to say that. You said
don't
shut down. No. Shut the sidebar. Here it is. The government shutdown. We talked about this.
Wait, he got a joke about it.
You're going to be a church, right? You got to listen to me. I asked you this earlier. You got to stay with me. Okay? Come on, Cal. Now, the shutdown. I say this to all the pastors, all the churches out here.
Oh, Lord.
You've been paying your tithes and offerings. If you've been faithful paying your tithes and offering, bringing 10% in the house of God, and there should be meat in God's storehouse. If the government taking away and those people ask you for something, I say this in the name of Jesus. Please help them with their rent, with their food, their shelter, their light bills. Don't be stingy because God gonna hold you accountable. That's all I need to say. Thank you.
I can stand on it.
You had a second question you said, Joe.
I had a second question. This goes back to the white man. Man, this is about to get interesting. So the white man, of course, is the devil, the white-eyed devil, the condemned.
Black-eyed devil.
Whichever way. But we live in a society where the white man sleeps with a black woman, has a child. What is that child?
White.
What is the child of that child?
White.
That sleeps with another black man.
White.
The child that child sleeps with. Let's say the child is a girl.
So the white man has a child with a black woman. They produce a child
that is a girl.
That
sleeps with a black man.
The woman that sleeps with the man, she remains white.
Yes.
That child is black.
Okay. That's what I'm glad you said that because I always wonder how the genealogy works. Now I'm gonna flip it back on you now.
Right.
The black man sleeps with a white woman. That child
is black.
That child is black.
Yeah, the child is black.
Okay, so
because I'm gonna tell you because
black.
All of us men have something called sperm.
Yes.
We metaphorically call it a seed. A woman has something called a vagina. We metaphorically call a woman an earth. The earth holds the seed. The earth produces the seed that gets planted in it. If you take an apple seed and an orange seed, put in the same circle of the earth, it's going to come out of apple and orange because that's the seed you put in the earth. So if you take a white seed and put it into any woman, it's coming out a white child because it's a white seed that went in. If you take a black seed and put it in any woman, it's going to come out black because it's a seed that is the seed. Even when you look at the sperm, when they blow it up, what does it look like? A brain with the spinal cord. That's attached to the ovary. And then the ovary, develops. So you get the same amount of chromosomes, 23 from the mother and the father, but the genetic makeup, who you are, comes from your father. That's why when they do DNA for ancestry, women can't get their paternal side. They can only get their maternal side. because they don't carry that genetic makeup of their DNA of their father. Only the son carries the mother and the father's genetic makeup like that.
If that holds true, then why when a biracial baby is born of a white man and a black woman, they still treat that child as though he's black?
Because we always grew up that if you're black or if you had one drop, matter of fact, white people brought up the one drop of blood, right, in America. So we all grow up. I grew up, if either side was black, he was black. It wasn't until I started doing it when I came into the truth and started doing the research. And initially, because I used to get into these battles and I would always say, because you're the seed of your father, biblically, they used to say that's wrong. So then I started looking at it from an academic position. And then Duke University and North Carolina University said the same thing I'm saying, that your identity comes from your father, which just comes from common sense. That's why we say seed. I put my seed in her. So
before we get out of here, I want to ask, if the truth is supposed to be unchanging, why do all of y'all have different versions of it?
Because they don't have the truth.
Oh, let me tell you why.
Well, why do you believe you have it and he believe he have it? Well,
let me answer that. He went further.
That's a good one.
Let me answer that. The Bible says the letter kill and the spirit give life. He read it from the letter perspective. That's why he's tied himself back on the law. And so when he read the scripture, when it says certain things, God said he's going to make a new covenant, not with the covenant that he had with the lost house of Israel. He's still under that same covenant that he had with his forefathers. He don't really understand what Jesus done. He don't understand what Jesus said is finished. He don't understand and said we've been redeemed, you've been bought with a price. He don't understand it. He don't understand the atonement. So when you're dealing with a natural man, he's going to take natural things and try to get himself to heaven by keeping the law, by doing certain things, by taking the Old Testament and seeing what our forefather, how God went to the children of Israel first, and he's going to stay there. But if he understood what Jesus done, like a lot of pastors that, you got people that believe in the Trinity. You got people that believe in stuff that's not in the Bible, and they confuse the people. You got people that believe that the white man is better and the black man is better. So when you look at all those things that have been added in his perception, he don't fully understand what Jesus done. If he have, then you won't have all these different churches. You want to have Jehovah's Witness. You won't have all these different believers. And if you understood what Jesus done, Jesus is the Lord of Lord and King of King. Why do we call him Lord of Lord? He's over anything that give us access back to the Father through salvation. The law couldn't do it. He's over the law. He's over being redeemed. He's over to know what God is like. Jesus run the whole show. That's what most people don't understand. So what they do, they go back and look at our forefathers. They look in the Old Testament. They try to do this. They try to teach us Sabbath. They try to stay away from pork. They try to stop from doing this. And the Bible said our righteousness like filthy rags to God. So they're trying to make themselves in right with God by keeping the law and don't understand. When Jesus said it is finished, he said, if you love me, keep my commandment. And he'll never understand it. The Bible said no man can call Jesus Lord without a spirit. Why are you calling him Lord? You're not calling him Lord because you're smart enough, you're educated enough. You come into the kingdom by faith. Faith will guide us in, not our knowledge. He says not given to the swift nor the strong. It's not given to the black man, the white man. It's by the spirit that leads you. So he's going to have his opinion. No matter what I say, he's going to say, I'm blind because I don't know who my DNA is. I don't know what my forefather is.
Hey, welcome everybody. In this video, we're going to talk about the EB3 visa, what it is.
Your skin or your color, if your Israelite gets you there, all I need to do is learn how to be an Israelite. I don't need Jesus. I just need to find out what an Israelite is, and that'll get me in. And so what's here? We know that's not true. So therefore, when he teaching somebody, he'll get a brother like this and read all these books and history. Now he's a good follower. Because you don't know nothing, you'll believe anything. You know what I'm saying? I can tell him we can go to heaven by eating pancakes. He's going to eat a whole lot of pancakes. So my thing is,